What do you think about the lower prices, Harry? Silver's down, gold is down. We've talked about being a sale, so to speak. Do you think they're going to keep trending that way for now, or what are your thoughts?
SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2024 Tree of Life silver coins. Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you, Adrian.
Good to see you.
Good morning, Silver Dragons.
Harry, good to see ya.
You too.
I just got back from that coin show with Adrian and Richard, and you were not in attendance, Harry.
I never am. I'm too shy.
You were holding down the fort here?
Yeah.
Was it busy while we were gone?
It was crazy. Although, thankfully, you guys were back on Saturday because they were 3 deep in here all morning.
Didn't even get around. People were just walking like this.
So people were buying the dip then, I guess, huh?
I'm not sure what it was. There wasn't much of a dip on Saturday anyway. I think it was just people had a day off and there was pent-up demand, and there they were.
Yeah, we're getting the dip today, though.
Yeah, we're getting a dip today, but I consider this a sale. I mean, look at this. Silver's down 74 cents, gold's down $40. If you're smart and you're buying on a regular basis, this is an opportunity.
It is an opportunity. I mean, gold under 2,300. That's kind of one of those landmarks where you're like, all right, maybe we should start backing up the truck, huh?
If you're dollar cost averaging, this is a good day to lower your average.
And silver down almost $1. I mean, I'm not complaining. When it's time to buy, I want it to be in the red.
We've lowered our prices to reflect that. Our silver rounds are now 29, government ounces 30, Eagles 32, and we're now down to 20 times face. We've been as high as 22 times face very recently on the constitutional.
Well, it's nice that premiums haven't gone up to counteract spot price going down.
Well, they might. It's fresh news, so we'll see what happens. When we go to restock, we'll see what we're nailed with on the premiums.
I saw a gold coin over here, Harry.
Yes.
And we're doing something special with this, are we not?
This is a 50 pence gold piece from Great Britain. Mentioned recently in a video that this is our next giveaway, which I believe will be this video.
We're doing it right now, Harry.
Right now. So this is 0.77 troy ounces. I racked my brain. What do I do after half an ounce giveaway? Well, got to do 3/4.
That's right.
And so this is as close as I could find. Some lucky person is going to take that home.
Well, 3/4 ounce, I mean, that's a sweet giveaway.
So what is that worth? That's almost $1,800 worth of gold right there.
Oh my goodness.
$1,800.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty sweet giveaway, Harry.
That's a good one.
Well, how they enter, it's super easy. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below in the comment section. You will be entered to win this gold coin here. And in 2 days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the winner for this gold coin, and I will pick 3 additional winners who will all win an ounce of silver. But if you're the alternate and the main winner doesn't claim the gold, you could win the gold. So there's even more
How long
chances.
do they have to claim the prize?
They get about a week.
Okay.
All of the rules are down below in the description.
Okay, good.
So there you go. Don't forget to comment on the video, huh?
Please comment. It doesn't even have to be a good comment. Just comment.
Guys, free gold. Over 3/4 of an ounce of gold.
Over 3/4 of an ounce. Yeah, very generous, Harry.
I'm already getting excited about what I might do next.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, because when we get to 240,000, you're doing another giveaway.
Correct. And then the grand prize at $250.
All right, well, that'll be some time in the future. I did notice that you had a bunch of silver coins in stock. These were out of stock in the last video. So are you buying them from the public, or did you get them from a distributor?
A combination of both. The King Charles maple leafs I bought from a distributor.
Okay.
Because I've had a lot of requests since he's become ill, unfortunately, for his coins. Most people still don't like him, but there's a feeling out there that this may be a short-lived reign on his part. So there's renewed interest in having King Charles coins.
And then you have some Philharmonics, and there's one Krugerrand in there.
Yeah,
at
there
least.
is. That's from the public. We do have Maples and Wildlife series with the Queen on it.
Yeah, you have a nice
Not
assortment.
many. We also have lots of rounds. Specifically, we have the Aztec rounds,
Oh, yeah.
the popular Buffalo rounds. Because this is still Year of the Dragon, we have Year of the Dragon rounds.
No way. And these are the same price as the other
All
ones?
the same. All the same.
$29 bucks for a dragon round. Look at that. That's a good deal right there. You know, I have to say, speaking of silver rounds, I've gone to coin shops in the past and searched through and found like vintage silver rounds
Sure.
that they didn't even know were worth more. And sometimes you can look them up on eBay and you could actually resell them for quite a profit.
You'll see in our showcase in the miscellaneous round trays things that are more vintage than your everyday thing. I mean, not all of them are real valuable, but look at this round. This round is from A-Mark and it's from 1984.
Oh yeah, A-Mark rounds.
Here's one from Sunshine from 1983.
That actually is before I was born.
So if you have an eye for vintage rounds, and if in your mind vintage is something, say, from the 80s or earlier, you'll find it here all the time.
Yeah.
Because we're buying that over the counter all the time.
Have you ever found any crazy silver rounds out of their coin shops, Adrian?
Usually when I would go to shows and I'd find some really nice rounds, there's some rounds that can go upwards of $100.
$100 for one round?
Yeah.
And they're selling them for round price.
Yeah, it just depends. You know, if somebody doesn't know, it's like, hey, this is a valuable round, and most of the time people don't know, and they're surprised to know.
Yeah, like the dealer probably bought it with a lot of other rounds.
Yeah, and it's sometimes not done intentionally. You know, they buy a tube of 20 rounds, and hey, guess what? There's this valuable round in there.
The busier the dealer, the more likely you are to get an opportunity like that, honestly, because especially if the dealer's heavy into numismatics, this just doesn't register.
Yeah, I felt like when we were at the show, by the way, what's up, Richard? King Richard in the house. Speaking of the coin show, I mean, literally, if you haven't seen that video, you got to check it out. I didn't put it in the video, but when we walked in, almost every single person was like, "What's up, Shorty? Shorty's here." Like a celebrity down there, man.
The first thing somebody says is, "Lock the doors, Richard's here."
Yeah. Did you have fun at the show, Richard?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Have you ever gone through looking for vintage rounds, anything like that?
Oh yeah, I mentioned in another video that I used to put tubes together, the Hoffman unicorns.
Oh,
Before you, that's a round that you would probably find in a lot of bullion dealers' regular rounds that they might not pick out. But I know there's much more valuable rounds. Certain mining companies, for example, if you find their rounds, sometimes that could go for close to $100 on eBay.
Oh my goodness. You know, one thing that people probably don't realize is there are some collectible gold backs as well. Maybe we could pull one of these out. So the Utahs, these are the 2024. You can see the date right there. If you find the 2019 Utahs, that is the first year of issue, and they'll go for like 25 bucks on eBay all day. So when you are looking at gold backs at different coin shops, pull them out and see. And there are some other ones that have pretty crazy premiums, but not a lot of people know that.
Do they change the design every year?
They don't change the design every year, but a lot of them have had design revisions.
Okay.
So you could get the older design or the new design.
And certainly the older date.
Yeah. People will collect one from every year as well.
That's interesting. I learned something today. See, if you're not careful, you learn something.
You always learn something when you watch Silver Dragons.
That's true.
You know, I always learn something when I come here to the shop, talk to you guys. Well, what do you think about the lower prices, Harry? I mean, silver's down, gold is down. We've talked about being a sale, so to speak. Do you think they're going to keep trending that way for now, or what are your thoughts?
I think this is just a knee-jerk reaction to the Fed meeting for the next 2 days and already saying they're not going to lower interest rates as anticipated. So the disappointment will get washed through the market and the prices will recover. I must say, though, if I can reference a recent video of yours on how bad do you want it, if you want your stack to grow, this is a time to consider buying because it's on sale. But to reference that wonderful video you just did about how bad do you want it, this kind of helps that cause.
It does. I mean, you could literally buy more silver today than you could yesterday for the same amount of fiat cash.
Precisely.
By the way, do you have any stuff from the coin show that we could see? Did you bring anything back?
Well, here's one cool piece. I mean, it's really fun when you see bullion and jewelry.
Oh, look at that. What a year is that? I see an I before the X, so it must be 89.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's a cool one. We also got some nice pre-33 gold.
MS64. Wow.
4+.
Oh, 4+. My mistake.
Plus.
Does that add a lot of
Oh,
value?
it sure does.
Really? Is that so?
Slight value.
Yeah.
But here's a really cool piece you don't see every day. It's a $3 gold.
So this is the same weight as if you had 3 of the $1 gold. They're kind of interchangeable.
Actually, I have to look that up.
Oh. Also, we should see how fast you can look it up.
So let's see, 1.62 grams, almost a 0.05 because it's 0.048. So if you go to $3, 145. So I think it is.
Well, you know what? It makes sense because that's what they used to do. They used to take the price of gold and put it into a coin, so it would equal pretty much the melt value, right, Richard?
Yeah.
So that makes perfect sense. That the
Yeah,
$1
so if you have a $3 and a $5 and 2 $1s, it's the same as a $10. Yeah. Yeah, those are cool though. I don't think I've seen one of those before.
Yeah, it's a really cool piece, and it's at a great price. We also have a CAC graded gold.
So explain to me what's the difference between the CAC and NGC or PCGS?
Yeah, so it's a different grading company. It's a company that started, I'd say, maybe 10, 15 years ago or so.
Okay, so they're newer.
Yeah, it's a newer company. So you would send your NGC or PCGS coins to CAC, so it's CAC, Certified Acceptance Corporation, and they would add that sticker if they thought it was, one of the top coins graded in that grade.
Okay.
So they came out with their grading service, CACG, so CAC grading, and it's renowned by collectors and people that collect coins really understand and value a CAC graded coin.
Now, when they grade it, are they grading it is that grade or it's still high for the grade?
No, that it is that grade.
Okay.
So that's what the CAC sticker means.
So they won't put their sticker on top of their own graded one?
No.
No?
And it's, their standards, you can tell, are a little stricter than what we've been seeing recently out of the other grading companies. I mean, they've been calling out coins with issues that used to be overlooked, like certain hairlines or old cleaning or something like that. We even sent in a seeded dollar that we would have sworn would have graded any day. Either the big grading company sent it off to CACG and they were able to see underneath all the toning that it had a very old cleaning, and they're like, nope, clean.
Wow. So they're stricter.
Definitely. And I've talked to some dealers and they say, hey, if it's something's CAC graded, I'm fine with you just shipping it as it is without even seeing it, because they're that confident in the CAC grade.
Wow. So if we had to say what is the strictest, you're saying it's the CAC. And then between PCGS and NGC, is there a hierarchy there as well, or are they about the same?
It's about the same. There's a preference between the two. So there's collectors that are putting together a set and they'll only go with PCGS. Then there's guys who would just go with either of the three. So it just depends on what you like and what you're accustomed to.
Yeah, so they're about the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really like CAC. I like what they're doing.
That's your
I
favorite?
like it. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, Adrian's pick. He likes this holder the best. I actually think these are the coolest holders. I mean, they all click together and everything.
I love the holder with even no coin in it. I just think that holder is amazing.
Yeah.
We got the first coin from CAC, and I showed Harry the holder. He's like, I love the holder. He's like, forget about the coin. This holder is awesome.
I don't know what it was. It's just something about it.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is that when Adrian mentions dealers willing to buy sight unseen if it's in a CAC holder, back in 1986 when PCGS came out, that was the intent of the grading slab then, was to create a sight unseen market. But grading standards have slipped and also were erratic, and it became more about, well, I got to see the slab because the eye appeal problem it could affect what I would pay for it. But CAC seems to be bridging the gap between raw coins and the sight unseen market that was intended all those years ago, because they're so respected and they're so strict.
Well, speaking of raw coins, we've got one raw coin here that's going to find a new home. So don't forget to comment on this video for your chance to win this beautiful gold coin. And there's going to be more giveaways to come, yeah?
Yeah, good luck, everyone, and thanks for the subscriptions and the comments in this recent series of giveaways to help the channel grow. We
Yeah.
sure appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Harry.
Thank you, Silver Dragons.
Good to see you, Adrian. Good to see you, King Richard.